13's Evan Moon is live in Shore Acres in St. Pete tonight with more. Hi there, Evan. The insurance crisis also weighing heavily on their minds.
Yeah, Mark, from rising insurance costs to hundreds of thousands in repair costs, people lost everything and they do not want to go through this again. I spoke with realtors as well as 2 residents on this street here in Shore Acres who say they're not coming back.
I just want to rebuild, get it finished, and I think we're probably going to say goodbye to Florida, because we're getting too old to keep doing this.
She's not alone. After back-to-back traumatic storms this hurricane season, many people are planning to sell their homes to move out of flood zones or out of the Sunshine State completely. Some wasting no time with a contract on a new home already.
We're not going to probably move back into this house. It was very traumatic, and I don't ever want to go through this again. We've basically now moved out because we had to, and all our stuff's in boxes, so we actually have a contract on a new house. We're just not going to come back here.
Right next door, her neighbor in Shore Acres telling us after rebuilding, they're also selling.
Is this worth going through again? How am I going to feel if this happens next year, let alone 2 weeks later? It's more important for peace of mind for the future to move along and, sell the house for what we can get for it. But all this stuff has to be stripped down basically to the support beams in the house.
Chris says his family tried convincing him to leave the state, but he can't leave his law practice in the area.
Well, should I move home where I grew up? Could we move across the country? And for my profession, it keeps me in the area.
He plans to rebuild first, but a realtor tells me she's getting dozens of calls. Some folks are just selling homes still gutted.
They don't want to do it anymore. And I don't really blame them, of course. So they're very discouraged. And of everyone that I've met with so far, all but one are for sure going to sell.
But she warns there are some problems with these sudden moves.
Moving out of their area, there's other issues such as the values are increasing for areas that are not in the flood zone. Taxes will increase when they move, even with the portability, and they're very concerned about what is going to happen to their hazard insurance.
For some, it's their 4th flood. I don't know how they stayed after the first one. I'm not interested in going through a second one.
Now, like we said, it's costing folks hundreds of thousands to do repairs, and it's heartbreaking to talk to them because they really want to stay in these areas and buy our beautiful coast, but they just don't want to risk it again. Guys.
All right, Evan Moon live tonight in St. Pete. Evan, thanks so much.